I am home. I'm so home. John Chum. What's a good friend? Guess what happened to me today? I went to the bank. I did. And shortly we will sunt the senses, and the senses will be sunt. Or maybe we'll hunt some rolls. Maybe we'll do that instead. Taking a little break here first. Ah, yes. Elsie met me at the bank. I'm not going to go through those roles right away. We're going to go through some of the more mundane roles. But I can assure you, we did just fine. I might not need any more Elsies. Ah, yes. Air show yesterday. Today I rode around a bit and found myself a couple of parks that had water play areas, and got myself all soaking wet and stuff. And I went to the bank. Yeah, there's a limit. I need a couple of nice ones for my book and, to have for myself. And then I need a certain number put away, and then that's it. That's all I need. Don't you know? Oh, it was stupid at the air show. Crazy. I was going to die. Like, I'm not kidding. While at the air show, I called for a cab to come and get me and take me home. And once I was home, I had a shower. I laid down for about an hour. And then I got up, jumped on my motorcycle, rode back down to the gate that they had already closed because the air show was sold out. No more people could get in. And when the nice lady asked me what I had in mind, I told her my story. And she said, if you sneak your motorcycle in nice and quiet like, you can sneak right up to the front. And I said, thank you, ma'am. Oh my. In the words of Popzilla and George Takei. I know. They didn't even have a rate for driving a motorcycle onto the site. It was the same rate as a freaking car. Can you believe it? It's like $120 or $110 to ride your motorcycle. Same rate as a 5-person vehicle. Anywho, it's going to do a little last minute prep. And then we'll take a look at 4 more rolls. See what we get. And see what we get. And see what we get. Of course, I'm not, adverse to finding some of the other really cool loonies out there. You can find some really nice ones, and they can go in my book in place of the ones I've already got, because some of my loonies look kind of shabby. Got some really good stock on the Canadian $2 coins, the ones we call the toonies. We have the sets, and we got the brand new indigenous. Oops. Yeah, they don't keep their shine on them for very long, so if you find an older one that's shiny, boy, might as well harvest that one, I figured. Almost time to get started. Oh my. Welcome back. Dimebag Darren's Whirrled Headquarters is here in the corner of my living room, and I'm Dimebag Darren, so we don't have to, cause no fuss. If you know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then what you talking about, Willis? Today, we would like to find some Elsies, but we are going through 4 rolls of Canadian loony $1 coins to see what it is that we find. And that is that. And that is all. Well, first thing we start off with is with a standard circulation loony from 2022. Nothing at all to write home about. Of course, the newer ones look better. The older ones start to look a little shab. And here is one for 2017. That is the Toronto transportation coin. Find quite a few of those, but It is one from the 2017 set. Same one you would find the glow in the dark. And from 2018, we have one here that's, nothing special. This one's filthy. Oh, we got an Olympics. Lucky Looney. Ooh, this is a shiny one. Let it be old. Let it be old. 2019. You know, I wouldn't call that old. No, sir. If you can find a nice shiny one that's a little bit older, oh, then you can go in a book somewhere. These ones, not so much. Not so much. Hope you're having a good day. We got a box of $1 Canadian loony coins, like your Susan B. Anthony's, around that same size, shape, and feel. Oh, an Oscar Peterson. Oscar Peterson is a Canadian pianist who is really, really good, and you've heard his music probably. 2022. But, oh, yeah, been a while since we've seen a UN. Let's put the UN up. Nice. That ain't it. That's it. Not really happy with I know what's wrong. Still, it's the angle that kind of glares out the fact that that is very red. There you go. See the difference? That's literally all angle and glaring the light right back at you. But there's a beautiful example. Once I got the angle right, the 2020 UN Charter Looney. Probably something we shouldn't have signed. Just saying. Not sure that UN Charter thing's that great for us, necessarily. But it is what it is until we get rid of the current guy and get rid of all the bad guys. There's so many of them. We got an Oscar Peterson. Okay. We did get an Oscar. We did get a Lucky Looney. We did get a transportation. And of course, we did get that UN one here. And that was roll number 1. No so bad. No so bad. Let's go on for roll number 2, shall we? In fact, let me do a tiny bit of housekeeping. And we'll put roll number 1's outcome way up here. That gives us some space here to work with roll number 2. And clearly we need it. $2018 looking nice. There's another nice one. 2022. They can start off the bottom of our roll looking nice. 2022. Well, that's a transportation. Like I told you, they show up quite a bit. That one's got like a hackola out of it. Just a normal, dropping it in. There's a blazer for you, 2022. Of course it's a blazer. Of course it is. Not a blazer, but nice and clean. What year is that? 21. I think 18, 19, 20, 21 going forward there. They're reasonably easy to find in good shape. going back a ways. Oh, stubbed it out. Felt like that one was a little older. 2012. Not a bad looking 2012. Let's put that one down there for now. This is different. Years on the front. Ooh, 2011. You know what? This is a nice looking one, and we kept a 2012, so let's keep a 2011 too. That one's got smudge on it. I am piecing together a dollar book for certain you-know-who. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a nice one. That's what I like. Has that got a little bit of smudge at the bottom? Really? Otherwise, it's that nice? Might just give this one a rinse. See what it comes out like. Because the wear on it is gorgeous. The fields to me look like they were in really nice shape. Just that little bit of almost milkiness down there on OLL. I might just give that one a little bit of a something. I'm not telling you what. And take it from there. I'll leave it up there for a moment. Can't read. It's that I can't read. 2018. It's like, of course I'm pretty. I'm 18. 2018. Can't help but be pretty when you're 18. 2009. Run of the mill. Yeah, seriously, man. 2022. Gorgeous and new when I was 22. And there you go. That's another roll. Serious I may be. That's the end for you and me with a transportation. Way too many of those. Stupid Toronto. A keeper for a year keeper. And another year keeper. Wow. We really only got one commemorative out of that roll. Technically speaking. Alrighty. I need a slate. You know, from... Oh, there's a lucky loony. Like from movie making. I wonder if my buddy could get me one of them. AJ, if you're watching, could you get me a slate? Like from the actual movies? One of them things I could use to begin and end the ends of segments and whatnot. That would be so cool. I wonder if he realizes I would be interested in such a thing. He's very nice to me, but I don't think he knows what a guy wants, you know. What a guy wants. What a guy wants. What a guy needs for AJ to give him, because AJ's very nice. AJ actually gave me, for a gift, my silver salute to the penny. And I have some pictures in my shorts of AJ giving it to me. One nice guy. It was like a tip. Oh, now, you know, these, I like them. They're the Lucky Loony. They always tone up or dirty up a certain way, which is actually kind of flattering to them. But yeah, if I could get like a slate, I think that's what they call it. Oh, we got the quality. I might be able to make use of that in my editing. I think I know what they're for, sorta. I think it's a visual marker that you use to find the beginning and end of things, I think. And it makes the sound to sync your audio when you clap it. Okay, so we got two different Lucky Loonies and an Equalitea. Yeah, I'm not putting them all up there when it comes to the scope. They're not that interesting, honestly. Not unless we find a good one. Like that UN. Jack is back. Ah, dude, take any kind of break you want. You know, I don't blame you. Actually, you know what? The bank has helped me big time today because, yes, I do have some Elsies. They gave me, I think I was in a position to get like a whole box of friggin' Elsies. And even the banker, knowing what I'm after, well, that is not a shabby 2008. That I'm going to set aside. But the banker, knowing what I was after, also maybe realized that $1,000 worth of Elsies were not in my best interest, because I really don't need $1,000 worth of Elsies. And he maybe wanted to see to it that other people got them too, because I'm quite sure that they prepared this box for me, and I'm quite sure they gave me 5 rolls that came out of the Elsie box. So those are set slightly aside. This is a 2013, but it's got a little muck on it. Oh, it's... See, now here's a heartbreaker, because it's one of the commemoratives, one of the earliest ones, but it's not one I would ever put in your book. I don't think I'm going to warehouse it because it's just doesn't make any sense. There's only so many pages in the warehousing book, ideally. You know what I mean? Because even that gets way out of hand. 2021. It's probably got more money into my damn bank account. Well, there's another reasonably nice one. What is it? 2015. Okay. I don't think I've set aside a 2015 yet today, so let's do that. And there's another. Okay. Let's just side by side these little puppies quickly. If I had to keep one, which one would it be? One on the right so far. Oh, I'm just going to set 2 of them. Having a hand cramp right now, though, so we're just going to take a little hand cramp break here. I'll be back in a minute after hand cramp time. We've got some really good stock on the Canadian $2 coins, the ones we call the toonies. We have the sets, and we got the brand new Indigenous Day toonie that's going by there on the screen right now that most, if not all of you, do not have. So, in order to get them into your hands and put together a little package for you, that is kind of exactly what we are doing today. You get a black, you get an Indigenous, and I throw in another one. In this case, I'm throwing in a 1945 Canada 5-center. You can choose something different if that's what you need for your collection. Hell yeah. All right, we're back. Back to the overhead camera. This is the Mevo, the one that I bought for the live streaming from the karaoke, the one that does the live streaming from the motorcycle, and the one that is my overhead camera. Here in the house, it works either plugged into a wire if I want it to, or wirelessly, which it is right now. It is wireless overhead. Got another lucky loony. I do have the charger charging it right now, but when the battery is fully charged, it's got 6 hours before you have to charge it again. So if you were to see it right now, you would see a wire going into it. But it's not connected by that wire. Although it could be. I prefer to use it wireless because that means if I want to grab it and show you something on the go, I can do that. 2018, yeah, we don't need that. Okay, so we got kind of a dingy lucky loony here. And I'm quite sure, oh, it's filthy. It's not being kept. Nope. It's a transportation. I need more transportations like I need a hole in the head. So they won't be kept in the way, but I threw that other one in there. It's just disgusting. Couple of nice examples. Couple of three. That one's got a scratch right down the middle of it though, doesn't it? Let me grab this tower. Let's scope this one. You can see it right there. To the left of the mint mark. Nah, not acceptable. Okay. So roll number 1 gave us 4, but 2 of those were beautifully painted. Then we got 3, 4, and 3. Not too bad for a 4-roll hunt of Canadian $2 coins. Once again, from Dimebag Darren Whirrled Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. Hope you thought that was cool. Wasn't bad. Could have been better. What are you gonna do? You know what you're gonna do? Gonna search 4 more rolls real soon. Come on back now, you hear? Bye. Oh shit. Ha ha ha. Hang on. Frig knob. Overhead. One more time like I never did that before. Jesus. Okay, hang on. Get it off studio mode. Get it back to overhead cam. This time unpause the thingy. Sure. All right, well there it is. The outcome of 4 rolls hunted. Roll number 1 gave us the biggest because it gave us an Oscar Peterson painted and a UN and 2 more. We got matched by 4 by roll number 3, but no paint whatsoever, so it doesn't win. And then the other 2 gave us 3, and we're being pretty generous because we are looking and taking nice ones of normal loons if they're nice enough to be considered to possibly be conservated. I don't know, we'll see. But that is it, and that is all. It's what we got at a 4-roll hunt here. Dimebag Darren Whirrled Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. Oh my God. Come back now. We're going to do it some more. Not really soon. Real soon. Darn soon. Sooner than you think. Bye, y'all. Okay. Front face. Transition in, out of studio mode. Die a bit. No, still here. That's how I make my shorts. Not my shorts, they're not shorts. Overhead. So we'll take the 2 paint ones, put them in the paint pile. We'll find all the ones that's a transportation, which is a regular commemorative. Anything with the loony on it is a smash them up. It's a possibility coin. Gotta give it some kind of, oh man, I love this. It just, so much of this coin is nice. I'm gonna gonna clean it. I don't care what you say. If that smudge comes off, buddy, that's a darn nice coin. So lucky loony, lucky loony, lucky loony. No, it's not lucky. I am. Make sure this is a lucky loony pile. It is. I just deal with all the lucky loonies in one subgroup, and then figure out which ones I haven't. Now that's actually not a bad looking transportation. It's not probably any better than ones I've already put away, but it is a nice one. And here's another. Gee, Toronto, how many 10 bajillion did you get minted for your own personal? So anyways, we'll categorize these to the side. We will put away these 4 rolls to be weighed up, checked up, and provided back to the bank later. We will dig out 4 more random rolls. Surprising how very few UN loonies are being found by me, I'll tell you that. I honestly don't need them. Stock-wise, I'm fine, but I just figured there'd be more of those kicking around. Because the actual hunt, I want it to be as streamlined as possible. I like to open up the rolls ahead of time, just peel them open at the top here. That means if I need a tool, which I do suddenly, it doesn't get in the way because this isn't going to be part of the recording. Each one of these is recorded, and then we'll get a little edit probably and a little schmedit, and then will come out as a thing unto themselves, probably. If I'm that industrious. Hello again. Monsieur Chum had something similar happen to him, and actually he was the impetus, because I knew for sure that if the bank had a box for him, they could very well have a box for me. So I was very specific about what I asked for. And like I said, I honestly believe that rather than just handing over the entire box, which I think my girl at the till was trying to do for me, which would have been catastrophic because I have not got $1,000 I can warehouse loonies with. But, and honestly, you can't send a roll of loonies to somebody inexpensively where it's just like, hey, you know, send me the $25 the roll cost plus a little bit extra and I'll get one to you. It's like, you might as well have bought them from the mint by the time you add shipping to the cost of a roll. So you're hosed. That's why we all do our own looking, I guess, for the most part. All right. So we're ready to record another one. And this is how it starts out and all that. I'm going to re-cue the music. We're getting close to the end of the last few tracks, and I don't want to end up running out. Okay, so music-wise, I use backing tracks on YouTube. It's a creator guy who makes this. He's not going to sell out. So if you make something with these backing tracks he's made, then, or that he's got together, you're not going to one day suddenly these are owned by some other company, they're now monetized, and you've been screwed. This guy is way better than that. His name is Epos Vox, EPOSVOX on YouTube, and he's the stream professor, and he will definitely help you make your stream better if that's what you want to do. But he also knows the struggles of having copyright strikes against you for music use, so that fucking dangles the bangle. So okay, got that covered. That's why you keep hearing the same music over and over again. Thank you very much, Epos Vox, for all you do. This bud's for you, bud. Welcome back to Dimebag Darren, Whirrled Headquarters, here in the corner of my living room. Actually, Dave's here too, and we're just pounding our way through some Canadian $1 loony coins, because I was able to get a box of them because there are some brand new loonies out there called Elsie MacDonald's. Elsie was a woman who was basically Canada's first aeronautical engineer, and she designed one of the most winningest planes of World War II. She made a huge difference. She's a woman to be revered, a woman to be thought of as someone who really made a contribution to the war effort. Without Elsie, shit would have gone down a different way, wouldn't have been as good. Thank you, Elsie, for all that you did. Nice to see you on our new Looney coins. And we got 4 rolls of Canadian $1 coins to go through right now, just to see what we get. Being adventurous, just like Elsie. Well, I don't know if she was adventurous. She's damn smart. Being smart, just like Elsie. How about that? Roll number 1. How about that? That's math. 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 SOS. 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 in distress. 1 0 0 1 0 0. That's my salute to Rush tonight. Great Canadian band. If you've never heard of Rush, something's wrong with you. It's not me, I'll tell you that. It's totally you. Start with Spirit of Radio or Limelight. 2016, that looks real nice. I'm gonna actually hold on to that one. This is an older one. The dates on the front, it was a previous series of 2005. Not good looking. Not at all good looking. See, now if it came to the odd dates that weren't filled in, like, 2005, for example, and the guy's book was almost done, the kind of 2005 you're going to find is going to be a very generic kind of thing. You'd be lucky to find a nice one. That's why, again, we find a nice one now, we keep it, but not so many. To have one nice one for every year is a struggle. It's harder than finding the commemoratives, honestly. I mean, here, this is an oldie. 91. To find you a 91 that looks nice, boy. There's a lucky. And that's why, why I do a lot of searching, for one. And why my books come with, while that is not super pristine looking, it got some really cool toning. It's a 2015. We saved a couple of 2015s that are nice. So I think we'll let this one slide. It's funny that 2015 is one of those few years that we've already dealt with today. Well, not during this hunt. I guess I kind of blew the whole timeline thing there, but in an earlier hunt, when we've previously found 2015s. How about that? And here's a 2014 looking, nothing special, big slash across it. Gots to go. And when you see that on the front, it's an oldie but a goodie in 95. Put that up there. Can be a cushion for my hand. See, not a blazer, but a clean coin, Oh, until you flip it over and see that. What's the year? 2019. No, we can do so much better in a 19, my friend. Sorry. I've seen much nicer 2019s. That one's got high mileage. All right, roll number 2. Let's do it. Not enough. I'd like to once again acknowledge and thank everyone who comes out to the lives. While these will be converted into individual 4-roll hunts when we're all done. Sorry to break the fourth wall there. we have people attending the live taping of this, like be in the live studio audience. And because of that, I want to call out SkyQuest, John Chum, Jack Galman as the numismaniac. Oh boy, I'm gonna go all the way as far as this will let me quickly. Oil is 710 was here. Doesn't let me go back very far. There were quite a few people here earlier, and again, a few that were along for rides with me. Thank you so much, all y'all. 22. Let's get back at it here. Not gonna get anything done, but at the same time, when it comes to getting things done, nothing to it but to do it. Okay, so here, I can't say that I found a pile. I don't know how many I've got, but for 2018, that's really nice. So we're gonna set that one down. It's got enough gleam. You see, this one here is really gleamy. Oh, and a scratch too right there. I hope it's like brand new 22, right? Yeah, it is. That's exactly what I expected. I'd be that pretty too if I were only 22. I'd be that pretty too. I'd show them what to do. I'd have a second chance. I'd even try to dance. If I were 22, I'd show them what to do. Very nice 19. I'm going to hold that one too just for fun. This one's mucky and yucky. Goodbye. Oh, see now, this is a gleamer. Of course it's gorgeous, of course. It's a 22, but is it any good? It is. We got some paint in a... You know what? I don't think I showed off one of these yet. And I'm just going to put down the roll here because hand cramp. Microscope. That's not microscope. Not a microscope. That's microscope. Now. See, that's still too damn bright. I want there to be less exposure. Yeah, that doesn't look any better. I know it's the angle. Let me do something about that. I want a better picture. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. I cannot give them that kind of crappy picture. I can't put it on the main screen. No! Don't make me. It cannot be done and it will not be done, Captain. We don't do things like that around here. And the lithium crystals, they'll just bloody have to wait, you know, till we get the damn picture right. Isn't that beautiful? What was the problem? Why couldn't you wait that bloody long? Bastard. You insufferable bastard. All right. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, now we're talking. We got the angle, baby. It looks like that's got a little bit of damage in the purple area on the right hand side. I would say it's an imperfect coin. Actually, I would definitely say it's an imperfect coin, but let's hit that button for a moment. Let's get the remote here. Hang on now. Hang on now. Hang on now. Hang on now. You gotta hang on there. Hanging on there. Hang on there now. Nah. You just a nah. Make sure that's at 0. Yes, that's what we're looking for. But I suddenly find what I'm looking for. Don't that look damn nice? It's kind of what I'm saying. That's why you rock a 70-inch screen, so you can watch your own YouTube show back. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, wait a second here. Okay, so that's the one I've got all of these coins out of, and it is roll number 2. It's going to be going in there. Yeah, I've just lost track of the whole GD thing. Oh, dummy. Okay, so anyway, I got it now. I got it. I just do the unpause, and I make out like everything is still cool, like I didn't like totally lose track of everything all at once just now. Finding a beautiful Oscar Peterson. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the overhead camera. Because nothing stupid happened while you were gone. No, sir. That never happened. Only the studio audience knows for sure. And they're going to be sprayed with some shit that makes them forget on the way out the door. So no worries. I mean, nothing bad will happen to you. Oh, that's a really nice looking coin. Okay, so I'm motivated to keep this almost no matter what. It's a 22. Damn. You know what? I'm just gonna... You guys know, if you do coin searches, you know what I just saw. Something in the coin, not something I can describe to you, just an overall general goodness. It's not special. It's not worth it more than $1 suddenly, but an overall, like it still has its cartwheel, kind of like that. Anyways, we're gonna call that 3, even though I think it was only one commemorative, one lucky loony. But that's cool. That is cool because, again, you're working on a dollar book for people. I've already put away most of the commemorative ones, but now I got to try to fill in the years. And filling in the years means not giving you shitey little coins that have dirt on them, or even, you know what I'm saying? So for the people who know who they are that I'm working on this or that for, that's my conundrum. I got to look to find you nice ones. And again, it is. I don't promise something beyond circulated coins. But that doesn't mean I don't want you to have the nicest ones I can possibly find you. That is what is important. That is what I crave. Right? 2018. I'll let that get things started. That is what I crave. Couple loonies, nothing special. Couple more. That's a 2018, right? 2016. I know the music is stupid and repetitive, but the bottom line is it can be there without a problem, and I'm not using StreamYard right now, so I don't have the option of the StreamYard music. Toronto hockey teams, the Maple Leafs. Let's put that one under the scope because it's a little bit unusual. You don't get one of those every day. Hey, Dave. Take a look at this. You see that one? That one, blue one, is the microscope. And this one here, that's the overhead. The next one over is this, the camera itself. But that one there is me. like on the camera. You're gonna be the cameraman?
Okay.
Okay, so right now we're gonna use the microscope. So it's microscope, me, overhead. Just those three. That's a microscope, that's me, this is overhead.
Okay.
Okay, so microscope first.
Right.
Okay, so, and don't worry, even if you mess it up, it's all cool. Well, let's try that out.
Okay.
Okay, Dave's got us on the microscope right now. He's going to leave us there for a moment while I straighten this coin out. And we get a nice view of what is an actually quite involved coin. Firstly, it's multiple sided with an inside punch that is multiple sided. That is pretty cool. We do have the dots or beads going around the coin as almost always. And then it gets more special with Canada and dollar, the main mint mark. Unfortunately, a little scratching in that upper field. In fact, looks like all the fields have taken a bit of a beating on this coin, come to think of it. Looking down to the left of the Toronto Maple Leaf, underneath the 1917. Pardon me. And as you can see, it's a 2017, and that means it's from the exact same year as the glow-in-the-dark set and as the Toronto transportation set. So Toronto's getting a lot of love in these coins, I think. And bottom line, this one is a little bit harder to find, so not so bad. We'll take an overhead shot now and go back to getting these coins sorted out. I don't think there's anything that... Oh, that's a Terry Fox right away. An overhead shot, Dave. Right on. So right away we get a Terry Fox. A couple of regular Looney Toonies. Oh, it's shiny from the Queen's side. And it's pretty nice from the other side. But I didn't see what year it was, so let's grab my little rupee. Ooh, a 12. Well, you know, that's pretty nice for a 12. I'll hold on to that. And this is another nice, clean-looking coin from what year? 18. You would expect it. Not keeping an 18. Actually, this one's very nice, too. Well, not bad. And it should be, it's a 22. Whoopee ding. I'd be pretty too if I was 22. Since I'm not, then I'm not. Here comes the music. Good, good, good. I finally figured it out. I didn't know how it worked. You learn, you know. What was that? 2007, right? Was it? It is. Any of these coins with the date on the front are the previous iteration. And this one's a pretty nice iteration. I'm going to hold up to that. It doesn't measure up all the way, but being from the previous series gives it some leeway. 2013 kind of yucky. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a nice one. Are those scratches right there? Aw. Aw. Bummer. Let me show you. It's like the Toronto one. Beautiful, Dave. Oh, you see them? I mean, you can't see them. Between Elizabeth, her name, and her head. Two racing stripes. Sucks. Those never go away. So, not worth holding on. We'll just grab that and put it back into the roll. And that gives us roll number 3. And, I mean, I'm going to count 4, right? Even though, again, we've got a slightly different criteria for deciding if it's going to be one that we're keeping. I'm good with that criteria. We're kind of using it fairly spread. Anyway, roll number 4. This is the last roll in this 4 roll. You stay there. Hunt. Yeah. It's a 2020. See, even this, look how beautiful that is. It's suddenly just like gleaming. 2022. Yes. If I were only 22, you know what I would go and do. I'd sell a thing or two. That was still good back when I was 22. 1991, not good looking at all. See you later. Not bad looking. 2007. Not gonna worry about that one. It's not enough. The Boys on the Hill. That's a commemorative. Not a particularly good version of it, but and transportation. Go figure. Because Toronto needs more coins for itself in 2017, which was our Canadian birthday, not Toronto birthday. But let's do a bunch of commemoratives for Toronto in 2017, along with just getting away. Don't forget. Oops. Blocked. Speaking of block, of course, you probably know about my friend Block Us. He plays Jenga, and we have a lot of fun. Blocked again. So if you don't block us on YouTube, join us for some Jenga fun. Join us, everyone. We had joy, we had fun, we had fingers up our bums. But no, wait, no. It doesn't go like that. That's a copyrighted song, for Pete's sake. Don't be singing on that. Or close enough. Oh. No way. John. I don't believe it.
But
Microscope. John, it's in Saskatchewan. And it's a mess, bud.
yeah.
Are you there? That's the first one I found in a really long time. That guy's been beat. And the problem is, because of how scarce I know this is a keeper. Believe it or not. There's not even an option. on here. We're back. Oh, John, I didn't see a response. Sucks for the scratches. Yeah, no, I haven't seen a new response about this one yet. I don't know if John's seeing it. It's pretty brutal. Anyway, we're going to take that. Well, actually, we're going to leave that one up there for the time being. And where are we with I think that's it. I think that covers roll number 4, actually. So bring us to the rolls again, and we'll see what it is we've got down here. Yeah, that's not a keeper. That shouldn't be out anywhere. That's the guys at the tower. This one here is another waste time Toronto. Sorry. Transportation. That's a keeper for years. And so is this one, I think, as I was thinking about it. And we will take it like that. So, well, I guess we'll take it like this. Wow. I don't know what that looks like. It went through a fire, actually. That's what it really looks like. It looks like it went through a fire. So that being said, and once again, thank you. I'm getting a drink delivery to satiate my thirst so I can keep on going. Okay. So I'll finish it up. Okay. Oofta. All right. Once again, from Dimebag Darren Whirrled Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. I hope you enjoyed that 4. Oh, frig. Did it again. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. I'm not being very good at this today. At all. This is the overhead shot of how it turned out with 2 from, 3 from, 4 from, 5 from. All 4 rolls. Looks like we were on a spree there, getting better and better, but this last one is, I'm going to put it back under the scope because it needs to be seen. Scope. Where is that? Yes. Want to make sure this is in the, just don't want it left out of the video, man. Hang on, let me. Just make a little bit of new space here. There's this, we look for this one. It's a very low mintage. This one's been through the fire and flames, but it's still the 2010 Saskatchewan Rough Riders. Well, and you know what? This is a Rough Rider right here. The other side is no better. Queen has seen better days, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. But it is the 5th. Go. It is the 5th in the 4th roll, so that's how it is. Can't go wrong there. Once again, from Dimebag Darren Whirrled Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. Hope you enjoyed that 4-roll loony hunt. Almost said toonie there. We'll be back for another one shortly. Y'all come back now, you hear? I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time I have to say so long, so long. Hello, hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. Hello, hello. Yeah, no, I don't know what to do with that. Sucks. Okay, but we got no paint. So what did we get? That's commemorative, goes in the commemorative pile. That is a possible keeper one. That is a lucky loony. into the lucky loony pile. This is a possible keeper. This is a possible keeper. So is this. I was very, very nice with the possible keepers here. Punch it up. Why you no change, you? We got this really nice Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a commemorative for sure, but it's a nice one. Doesn't look like that. We got a Terry Fox there. Toronto Transportation. Possible keeper for year. And this destroyed. Hard to come by. Saskatchewan Roughriders. Wow, that thing's a mess. So we'll put these away. In other words, put them back in the box, but leave them wide open so I know that they need to be counted and tended to before they can go back to the banky poo. Okay. It's time. It's time. I think it's time. Don't you think it's time? I do. I think it's time. We shall do another 4 roll hunt. Don't you think it's time? I do. Now, you know, we do love to find painted ones, and I sort of separate those out because for the most part, they're not going back no matter what. But now and then, shit gets crazy. And once again, today is one of those days. Because Elsie has cometh. Same job, microscope. All right, cameraman Dave's on the microscope. Cameraman Dave on the microscope. Of course, I'm on the framing of the shot, unfortunately. There's her name, Elsie MacGill. You can look her up. But she gets her very own loony. Now, we're going to go through the 3 quote-unquote normal rolls there in the gray roll. And then we'll do the final roll together to see what happens to come up there. But it's going to be glorious, all right? So starting with roll number 1 in the overhead, let's take this one, pop it open, and see what gloriosity is available to us in a more regular sort of roll with a couple of toonies to get her started and be flat in the bottom of the roll. Now that's a very nice looking particular coin. Oh, it's got a big smooch there, and it's a 22. See you later. Sweetie, if you're 22 and you already got a big smooch, ugh, yuck. Yuck, baby. Keep your smooch to yourself. 2018. Nah. Big smudge on that one. Yucky on that one. Not really yucky, just, oh, see, that was all nice and clean like. So look, what year is that? 2013. Let's put that one down. Ooh, a gray cup. That's not good. That one ain't great. Interesting. What's that? A scratch? It's a year, so it's an older one. It's a 2011. It just got some middle smudge on it of some kind. Otherwise, it's not a bad looking coin. Go into the scope for a second. Let's see what that smudge looks like. Yeah, trapped in the water lines there. All around the duck. Yeah, you know what? We don't have to work that hard for a 2011. We're not going to do that. No good. It's a reject. Yeah. We got another transportation. Yuck. Oh, a gleamer. You know what that means? It means it's going to be one that we don't need. That's what it means. 2022. That's right. Into the shmoo with a 2022. All right. Lucky Looney. Just for the fun of it, let's put the Lucky Looney under the scope now and take a look at the Lucky Looney. What makes it lucky is that it has to do with the Olympics. And we would always, well, it's berry, but it's not berry because they would thaw and then freeze a Lucky Looney in center ice of the hockey tournament where it was held. So that at center ice, we always had our Lucky Looney embedded in the ice. So how could you possibly lose with a cool ducky like this? A Lucky Looney in the ice. So that's what we got out of roll number 1, including that Lucky Looney. And it's a four coin find here. So let's line up those 4 coins and grab ourselves roll number 2 and see what we get from that. Right away on the top, or what will soon be the bottom, there was quite a good looking coin there. We got them all out of the roll. Let's see what we get. Nothing special. Well, that's a good looking one. Be the date on the back on this one. 2018. I'd look that good too. I would at least be shiny. This is 2013. It's exhibiting the interesting toning I like. You know what? We'll just grab that. Nope. 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 Yuck. Careful now. Careful with that axe, Eugene. Ah, ladies voting. Been a while. It's been a while since I've seen the one with the ladies voting. And then I got musical and got myself. Let's put it in the scope. How about that?
I'm hitting it.
Beautiful. And so that one's got way less scratches on it than our last Oscar Peterson. Excellent. Going back to the search. What year's that one? 2020. Of course it looks good. Yeah. It almost has to. I'm just saying. Another good looking one. Yeah. Sometimes I don't even know why I bother looking. So we did get a ladies voting I'll show you what that one looks like too. When I call it a nice one, this is, upon eye shot, it looked like a good one. And now that it's under the scope, it looks like a good one. Not too beat up or anything like that. Shows the lady voting and the little daughter learning how to get the job done, I guess. Whatever. Going on to roll number 3. We're going to save that white roll for the end. Yeah, we are. Well, pretty clean looking. Well, not really. I mean, it's got some certain funny wear. Never mind. We're going to discuss it. It had some thinness. I don't know if that makes any sense. Ooh. Now, there's one of those toning ones again that I like. And I think sometimes that's the best some of these older coins are going to be. Is if they're nice and not scratched up but beautifully toned. 2012. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it. There's another one, but I see a scratch right there. Kind of takes it out of contention. Even when it's a good looking coin, if I can... Terry Fox shows up. Even a good looking coin, if I see a scratch right away, then, you know. See, this one's got some smudge down there. Nothing worth keeping. Oh yeah, right on. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm gonna just put this. We're going to take a look at that one here. Just let me grab it. Slipped out of my hand there a moment. I want to make sure I put it up there facing the right way. But you're going to see why I'm googly eyes over this one. Because it's freaking gorgeous. I mean, look at it. There is a sun in the sky with super rays. There's a cabin that is awesome on the hill with the trees and the flowers. There is a beaver. A beaver. Did I say there's a beaver? There's fish, and not just one fish, but I see 3 fishes at a minimum. Now, there's wildlife, but there's the proliferation of wildlife because there is a baby wildlife there too. So you know that's double good if the baby wildlife is pulling it off. And we got a mountain and a hiker, and a bird. Jeez, what do you want out of a coin? Doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better. So shut up. All right. We're going to keep searching to see if it gets any better. It might. I feel like I just lost my music here. There we go. Don't need to hang an 18. I want to share my thoughts with you so that you know some idea what the hell I'm doing. It's just watching my fingers is not going to be a thing. But right now, just looking for those ones that catch an eye. Like this. Right away, that caught an eye. And it's got a date on the front. That's awesome. So there's a little bit of smudge right there. Wow, this is an 87. Okay, so this is a perfect example. We're going to go back to the scope here for this 87. This is a good one. I don't know where you came from, little 87, but holy mackerel, look at those fields. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a nice 87. We'll just look at that one a while. Baby, that's the John Holmes of 1987s, let me tell you. the scratches you see are so microscopic that when you look at them with your eye, you barely even see them. And again, circulated coin. Monsieur Boudreau, hello, hello. Yeah, for the age, it's awesome, and it's going to factor. Going back right to the rest of the rules, though, and searching out the rest of these, we need to pop a few more in the roll here. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Because we have one more rule, and it shall not disappoint. If you know what I mean. Well, I hope it's older. 2019. Into the rule you go, 2019. Basically, if the number's on the back, 2019. I'm not sure when that started. I should know this. But if the numbers... Oh, it's another transportation. So we got a transportation, a Terry Fox, a nice looking Looney Birdie, a Parks Canada, awesome, and we got that beautiful, what do they call it, 83? 87. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? You see what's in there? See what's in my hand? Sweet. One unpainted. One painted. One painted. One unpainted. I'm gonna just set these down here. Painted. 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 Wow. Painted, painted, painted. Painted. Wow. Wow. Unpainted. Painted. Oops. Can't keep them together. Unpainted. Painted, painted. Painted. Wow. Well, I'm telling you, it's not. If they made 1 million of one and 2 million of the other, I wouldn't say that that roll was 1 to 2, but it's not that far off. I wonder if I should do the ratio, shouldn't I? There's another painted here on the under the scope. So let's do it. All I have to do is count the unpainted, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of 25. 3 times 7 is 21. So it's around a third, roughly. Not much. Definitely not 50. Not 1 million to 2 million. What happened? Overhead. So, okay, so there we go. This is the unpainted, and this is the painted, and it's about 30% unpainted to painted, and we're gonna get one of each under the scope right now. I had the painted one there to show you to begin with. As you can see, they just fell over on me. I'm just gonna move these out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick sort. Go back to the overhead for a sec, and we will. Oof. Crazy. That's a great cut. That's nothing elite. Commemorative. Possible keeper. Lucky Looney. Okay, my hands are no longer functioning for me.
Okay.
Just knocking things around now. Come on. Okay, what's this? It's one of them. What's this? This is one of them. You guys go way over there. And what are these? They are luckies. Okay, that's fine. And these ones are just some keeper ones. I'll make 2 piles here so there's less chance of me knocking them over. Okay, more sorting quickly. That's a commemorative. That's a possible. What we have here, that's a commemorative. So is that. They go there. What about here? That's a commemorative. That's an ugly, ugly commemorative. That's a possible. I don't care. Throw that one in there. Possible. Okay. So I'm going to put these 6, I guess, since one of them is up there at the scope, back into the roll first. These are the unpainted. I'll be at the bottom of the roll, and I will softly throw in the rest of these on an angle so that they don't beat each other any more than they need to. That is that. An incredible roll of Elsie's. Yes. And back to the scope. I'm finally going to get Elsie under the scope here. Move her over a little bit. All right, awesome. Elsie came by today, and she'll be staying. Not too bad. I already put away those. But it was a 4-roll hunt. We had the one white roll, and in that will go the last 2 Elsies that make up that roll. And we got a bunch of other different things out of the other 3, but kind of standard, nothing unusual. The last commemoratives that we had out of the loonies was the, well, I guess we're seeing them, right? We're not seeing very many Alexander Graham Bells out this way, though, so it would be nice to find some more of those. So, well, I'm making a mess of things here. Let's hope for that out of the next 4-roll hunt. Because you never know. Meanwhile, I am finding new ways to make a mess. I really am. I gotta fix a few things around the studio here. Okay. First, I have to remedy a painful situation. I don't see it. There should be some pieces of card. There they are. Okay. First, let me grab these. Fix this rather painful situation. Okay. That makes such a big difference. Better. Oh, that's joyful. I called it almost perfect. Stay. Okay. We got it. 4 Oscar Petersons, 1 UN. And a lot of coins that need to go back. Pretty much. Don't know why that one's out. Doesn't look like it's been used, so just put it away. Oh, I see. I put it away. Okay. Well, I don't know. There's one more? Yeah, there is. 5. Okay. Opening up another 4 rolls in the background here while we're getting ready to do another 4-roll hunt. Honestly, the hunting was pretty much all about Elsie's, and since we have been granted by our leaders at the bank a healthy number of Elsie rolls, we're pretty much done. We don't have to do a lot of searching. Now, I'm happier to find something else, honestly. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Right? That's cool. Nothing new in the chat? No chatters out there? Fair enough. Yes, Boudreaux, thank you, sir. I'm just taking a little breaky poo before I get started on the next batch of 4 rolls. But the latest $1 coin that we have minted has landed in my lap. There are painted and unpainted versions of it, and so I only have 7 of the unpainted version. And the rest of that roll of 25 was painted. I scored some Elsies. In fact, the bank had a whole box, and the girl who was helping me was trying to get me the whole damn thing. But you know I couldn't have kept that. I can't keep $1,000 in loonies just cuz. But she made sure I got 5 rolls. We looked through one. It gave me 5 unpainted. The rest were painted. Brand new Elsies. And I've got 4 more rolls to go. But right now we're going to open 4 regular, standard, normal, everyday bullshit, blah, blah, blah. You know, rolls. But, yeah, the first Elsie roll did not, fail, and the other ones won't either. So I've been blessed, and again, I didn't need any actually more than I got, probably. Like, I can't see any reason. So my Elsie hunt is like over already, which is, that's cool, because there are other things I really need. So anyway, little breathing treatment, and then we're going to start in on the next 4 roll hunt. B.H. Ringer, a good man. You know what we're not finding? Graham Bells. Damn Graham Bells. I got quite a few. Sorry. Not the one, the other one. Give me a minute. Why am I having a mental block right now? Oh, yeah, that's what I mean to say. I'm finding lots of Oscar Peterson, no Graham Bells. That's what I mean to say. Who is here? Well, it's 9 o'clock already. I'm going to want to go to a motorcycle ride yet tonight. Well, I'm going to make this one our last 4-roll hunt tonight, I think. Because otherwise it's going to be too late. And the motorcycle's not put away. It has to be put away tonight. Because tomorrow is a work day, and I'm not going to get to go out for a motorcycle ride until after 5:30. That's a long time. And it might rain. Okay. So there's your access to it. You can just leave it right there, and can you get at it? Are you able to see it? Can you come close enough? Whatever. Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Now, I'm going to control it at first, but I'll let you know when it's time, alright?
Okay.
I'm going to put the music back to the beginning. Turn up the block for the fan a little bit and bring the mic closer. Pause the music. Rewind it. Welcome back to Dimebag Darren's Whirrled Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. And once again, another 4-roll Canadian $1 loony coin hunt. I'm your host, Dimebag Darren. With me is my brother Dave, and we are going to be looking at 4 rolls quickly, see what we get, hoping for the best, all that good stuff. But you never know what you're going to find. So starting with roll number 1, we're on the overhead and we're looking fine. We'd love to find some collectibles, Some beautiful coins, ones that look like they haven't been through the ringer. Not the BH ringer. 2008. That does not look bad. You know what? I'm going to kick things off by just hanging on to that one for fun. That's a regular ugly toonie. Loony. Damn it. That one's not so ugly. Shouldn't be. It's a 2018. Okay. The older series has the date on the front. We got a 2011 here. Not particular. See? Now there's a nicer one. Oops. Right away it's a little brighter. A little bit of dirt on the top there. 1987. See, I'm thinking so long as it isn't particularly brutal on the queen side, then it would be worthwhile holding on to. You know what? I'm going to make a little executive move here. I need better access to the scope. There we go. Can we get the scope up, please? All right. Not the worst looking a 1987 ever looked. I think we'll put that down in the who knows possibilities area as well as we continue to do the searching here. Back to some dirty loonies going back into the roll. There's a clean one. Nice clean one. Oh, well, not bad looking. What do we got here? Never mind. That's ugly. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, she's very pretty. She's pretty because she's 22. David, can you get the overhead camera on, please? Thank you. 2013. Nope. Won't be keeping that one. 2018. And another really nice looking one because it's a 2022, right? 2018. Well, you know what? That's a really good looking 18. But got a few more here to go through yet. Another nice looking, what is it? 21. Making sense. That one's yuck. That makes sense. All right, so what did we get? Just a couple of decent looking ear coins. All right, we'll put those aside for now. Okay, let's do it this way. We'll reverse that. Shake out the contents of another roll and see what it gives us. Oh, that one's nice. Ooh, and it's an unpainted Oscar Peterson. We haven't had one of those yet, so let's put that one under the scope right away. I'll just put these other coins down for a moment, and we'll get that Oscar up there under the scope. In fact, we'll get ourselves another Oscar to go like right beside it, because there's been so many painted ones that have come up. So we have an unpainted Oscar Peterson, and what's really the thing about these, and this is the way Canada has been doing these commemoratives, is that there'll be 1 million painted Oscar Petersons available in circulation. Sorry, 2 million painted Oscar Petersons in circulation, but only 1 million unpainted Oscar Petersons in circulation. So there's a big difference there. And if you, they both have their own thing that makes them special, whether it's low mintage or the fact that the mintage is still low, but there's also cool paint on them. And that's what that's all about. So we're going to go back to the overhead and see what we got else. Oh, that's a lucky loony. We already got a lucky one here. Oops. Oh, we got a Terry Fox. This one's nice. Not nice enough. See, that's gorgeous. Look at it. It's just like brand new because it's brand new. By God, it's just like brand new. Like a newborn baby. Well, my sister made me a few stickers on a printer she's got. So I have got a couple of stickers. And is that my sticker on the mat? I guess technically it is. This is a nice 2007. I'm going to keep it. On 2021. Nothing to speak of there. Okay, so that was that. That was this. That was that. Oh, there goes here. Right. Yeah, that's right. We'll grab another one right now. Push them all through. And we still get one that's not too good looking, but the second one is a little bit pretty. It's a 2018, so it should be. Now we can make sure they're nice and flat. There's another one. 22, yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me, folks. Ah, some schmutz on there. Got a lucky loony. Nice looking one. There's every good reason for it to be nice. Ah, family at the Tower, Parliament. $2016. I'm just gonna put it. $2019. I don't think that will be very hard to find. So the 2018 forward doesn't seem to be hard at all to find nice examples. And that's a 2019, like I was saying. Yeah, 2022. The thing with the 2022 is that it could be a collectible still, even though you look at the date. Right. It's a date that you, not just the date. Okay. So 3 more in there. but nothing particularly interesting. And we'll finish off this fourth roll. See what we get. See what we get. Oh, another lucky loony. Oof. Oof da. Hang on a second here. That one looks a little bit on the used side. Okay. Touch a hand failure there. Just gonna search them a little off camera, because my hand hurts. I'm not going to do any more rolls after this. There'll be more rolls to do, and I will do them soon, but not tonight. Tonight, I'm going to go through the rest of these, and that will be it. Unless we find something remarkable, I think we're almost done. Oh, transportation. What do you know? And nothing else to speak of. So a lucky and a transportation. Going back to the scope for a moment. Lucky Looney. And there's the family at the Houses of Parliament visiting. There's our man Terry Fox, and the thing to look for on this one is there is some variations with regards to the grass down by his feet, whether it is there or not, and making a variation of this coin. Good example of a 2007. Another lucky. Different lucky loony. I think we made too many of these personally, but okay, looks like we need the luck, so don't want to run out of luck, right? Another good example of a little bit of smudge there down in the bottom, but what was it about this one? 2017, right? No, 16, yeah. And another transportation. 2017 transportation. Well, that's what it looked like to go through another 4 rolls with us. And as I say, we did pretty good because we've got some Elsies on hand now. And things are going our way pretty much. I'll look through these to see which ones are worthy of joining the actual storage. And many of them will just end up back in rolls until the next time we're able to go through them. Coming at you live from Dimebag Darren, Whirrled Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. Thank you for coming by. Dave, thanks for coming by. And we'll catch you next time on the flip flop fly. Bye bye.